Today we'll be discussing how to win a bidding war when you've found the perfect house. Hey guys, this is Ryan Smith with the Ryan Smith Home Selling Team. Thank you so much for checking out our video blog. Today's topic, we're going to be discussing how to win a bidding war when you've found the perfect house. But before we jump into that topic, I want to point out two very important links to you below. If you're a home buyer that's looking for a house right now, click Search All Area Homes, that link that you see down below. And if you're a seller that's looking to sell your house sometime soon, please click the free home value report link below as well. So now to our topic. So one of the questions I've heard a lot recently is, what do I do if I'm in that multiple offer situation and I'm competing against someone else for a house that I'm really interested in, right? How do I make myself more desirable than the other party? And really that is the key, right? To make yourself more desirable or attractive to the seller who's trying to choose between two different competing offers. So, obviously one way to do that is to pay a lot more money, which, no one wants to do that. So let's see, is there anything else that we can do to make your offer be the one that they choose? Well, the short answer is yes. So let's talk through about 4 or 5 different things that you can do to make yourself a little bit more attractive. First of all, you need to get pre-approved with a lender. This is a must. So you need to make sure you've gone to a good local lender, that they've reviewed your numbers or talked to you at least about your income and what liabilities you've had, and that they've given you that pre-approval. When you send a pre-approval letter over to the seller in that situation, it's giving them confidence to know, hey, this buyer is serious. He has talked to a lender. He's already got his ducks in a row as far as this side of the transaction goes. And so he should be able to relatively easily achieve getting a mortgage or getting a loan. Okay. So you've got to get pre-approved. Number 2, a larger down payment will also help them feel more comfortable. So if they see that you're putting 20% down or 10% down, a larger down payment down, it can give the seller a little bit more comfort in knowing that this is someone who has a little bit more money and is probably a little bit better qualified to pursue their house. Number 3, extremely important, have all your paperwork in order. Have all your ducks in a row. And I can tell you, if you're using our team, that's going to happen. So one of the things we spend a lot of time at the Ryan Smith Home Selling Team is making sure that we go above and beyond to make sure every single duck is in a row. Every I is dotted, every T is crossed, making sure that the paperwork is very organized. And when we send this offer over, it's really going to look like we have our stuff together, which will really help you when it comes to these negotiating circumstances. Next, really need to forget lowball offers. So if you're in the middle of a negotiating battle, you do not want to be submitting a lowball offer, because I can tell you right now, especially with the heat of the market, this market, some of these price ranges, you have 2 or 3 months of inventory that's on the market right now. Houses are selling very close to their list price, even without having competing bids. So if you're having to go head to head with somebody else, you're probably going to have to make a very strong offer. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're bidding money over the list price, but you're definitely going to need to come strong. You're not going to be able to come with a very low offer. And finally, the last thing you want to do is keep all your contingencies very reasonable. So if there's any contingencies, such as a certain amount of time that you're giving yourself to have inspections done, or to ensure that your financing has a full approval, keep those contingencies very reasonable. Typically we see about 10 days or so where people can get their home inspections done, and normally about 2 to 3 weeks where they have a period of time where they can make sure that their financing is all squared, where they're getting a firm approval from their lender before they're actually locked into the contract. Keeping contingencies like that, that's very normal, very reasonable. That would not raise any red flags. However, if you wanted, let's say, 30 days to do a home inspection, that's significantly longer than normal. It keeps the seller from being able to plan what their next steps will be. And so that can be a little bit of a hindrance in helping you to be the offer that they choose. So reviewing what we've discussed, really, if we can make sure these 5 things are in alignment, you're going to give yourself an excellent opportunity to make sure that your offer is the one that's accepted. So first of all, make sure that you're pre-approved. Again, have at least 20% down for a down payment if you can. If you can't do 20%, do as large of down payment as you can. Have all your paperwork in order, so get all your ducks in a row. And again, that's probably going to fall more on your agent. And we here at the Ryan Smith Home Selling Team go out of our way to make sure that happens extremely well. But again, make sure all that paperwork's in order. Forget the lowball offers. You're probably going to have to come with a reasonably strong offer to make sure that you win this bid if you're bidding against somebody else. And then finally, keep your contingencies reasonable. Nothing that would be very abnormal that would raise red flags for the seller that might hold them back from accepting your offer. So if you get those 5 things in order, you're giving yourself an excellent opportunity at making sure that your offer is the one that's chosen by the seller. So thank you so much for checking out my video blog. Again, if you have any questions, go ahead and reach out to me, and look forward to catching up again soon.